Okay, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. I continue to be.
Yay. We made it. Thank you.
I consent.
Yes, me too.
Hi, Catherine.
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 Hi, Catherine.
I
You
like
muted.
I
that.
love the northern lights.
Yes, me too.
Catherine, unmute.
Hi, Donna
Catherine, can you
Dee.
hear us?
Wow.
Hi.
I like your
Catherine,
haircut,
unmute.
Catherine. I like your haircut. You look
Oh, thank you.
cute.
I can
Oh,
hear you now.
adorable.
It's
Yeah.
kind
Yes.
of like yours.
Wow, way cute.
Yeah. So Peter, just to go through this. The last question I put here in Telegram is about the phrase personal and growth skills. Is this okay? Because I'm not, English is not my natural.
Nuno? Nuno?
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You're sounding a little warbled.
Yes,
Yes.
you are.
I guess is this. I'm going to change it.
Okay, we'll wait for you.
Hi, Bernadette.
Hi, yeah, you all
Hi,
right,
Alex.
everyone?
Hi, Bernadette.
Yeah, you.
Wow, nice to
Yay.
meet you.
Yay!
Hi, Bernadette. Hi, yeah. Are you?
Deborah.
Come on, yeah.
Deborah.
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 Hello, Deborah.
Bernadette,
Hello.
I've never been in a call with you, but I missed you.
Oh, I missed you somewhere as well.
He's very, very missable.
Indeed.
Thanks, Alex.
See, you are. You are.
It's true.
Oh, I see what you mean now. I'm in the holographic
For at
mirror
least
here.
about a year, everything I learned came through in your voice. You are very just lovable.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice of
Hi,
you.
Bernadette.
Oh, I love
Yes.
being love bombed.
We love,
Yes.
we love to look at the top of your head always.
It's an egg. You
Good
can
egg.
take it off and eat out of it if you want.
Can
We
you
can
move
see your
your
smile is a
phone
lot
down
better.
so we can see your face?
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Your beautiful
Oh, that's better.
smile.
So beautiful.
Thank
So
you.
I want to see your laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, Donna. Oh, the laugh. Gosh. That's in
Move
England.
it down a little bit more. Move it down a little more.
Okay. All right then.
Hi, Peter.
Is Peter around?
Yes.
Yes, he
Welcome
is.
back, Peter.
Hi.
Yeah, thank you.
Yay.
This isn't Hollywood squares, it's quantum squares. I love it.
My wife kept saying to me, "You have all this time. Why don't you read the text?" And I didn't. And today, in 2 hours, I read the 2,400 plus text.
You're
Wow.
joking.
Well, of course
No.
you did. You have speed reading.
He's not joking.
That's
Oh,
Exactly.
that's
Breeze.
true.
That's a breeze for you.
Reading. That's so
And
funny.
it struck me during the week that I've never discussed architecture.
Gosh.
And yet I'm the architect.
Well, let's
Yes.
bring it on, Peter.
Yeah.
Well, it is.
Hey.
It's explainable really with two images. Would you rather have a thick phone book or a thin phone book?
Thanks.
Thin.
How
Yes.
many are thin?
Thin.
I'm not sure.
Thin, definitely.
Phone book?
Phone book. Do you want a thick one or a thin one?
I like that.
Thin.
How many thins?
Me.
Raise your hand.
Thin.
How many thick?
I would have no phone book at all.
That was my, that's
Oh,
my choice.
yes.
None of the above.
Oh,
The answer is real thin.
Real thin.
ah.
Paper thin.
And
Ah,
if you like thick, you still like ego consciousness
oh.
delay.
Is that because of the cell phone numbers, codings?
Well, it's because of where you are between your ego consciousness delay, which is magnetism and electrical,
Yes.
and is all non-quantum.
Yes.
If you're quantum, you like quantum magnificence instant. And you don't need any other input. You can tell from that point of view.
Yes.
So you always dial 1.
You're always going from one.
Yes.
Ah.
What's 1, 2, 3? No,
Yeah,
new
balance.
balance.
Balance. Hey, Diane.
Well,
What?
now that I know that, I
What
will change
is
my,
No, what is the quantum dot?
Endless.
Simplify.
Endless, but one.
Yes.
Endless but one, did you say?
Yes,
Indeed.
endless, but one.
Oh, and one, yeah.
So no one, new one, balanced one, magnificence one. For ones.
Yes.
If you're anything else, you have work to do.
Cindy.
Hi, Cynthia.
yeah,
Cynthia Rose.
Yeah.
He's driving.
Hi,
Hi,
Ed.
Ed. Edwin.
Nice to see you. So it's internal work, but it's precise. Would you rather live a lie or live
No.
the exact truth?
Exact truth.
Exactly.
What about precise truth?
How many want to live a lie? Raise your hand. Not one of you.
We already did that for so long, so long. So
Not fun.
time for new.
Yeah.
It's for ones. No new balance multiples. Magnificence. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you're not using that every day, you are not growing. Your skills are not growing, and your personal is not growing.
The silica.
Yeah. So, Deborah, if you want to heal yourself, be quantum. Don't be halfway.
I'm doing everything I can that I know for the moment.
I know.
You're doing great.
And
Deborah.
growth,
Yes, you're doing wonderfully.
Thank you.
with growth, what do? You add your personal skills and or your skills.
You mean like talents?
Yeah. And the website is over 1 million words. It boils down to 3 words. That's an amazing reduction.
That's architecture.
Yeah.
And
That was a
if
maze.
you can't reduce it to 3, you don't understand it. It's time to get clear with yourself.
Yes.
clarity, yes.
especially this year. Oh my
And
gosh.
clarity is simply another word for awareness. It's one thing to be aware, but it's another thing to have errors in that awareness.
What about realize like that?
That works.
Yeah,
But
for me too,
see,
realize.
what you do is pick and go with it. Because otherwise, your phone book of architecture gets thick.
Thick. The codings and all of that,
it's
yeah.
It's like looking with real eyes.
Yes, with a Z.
Right. And it requires every page to be understood.
To the bottom.
To the
Aye.
bottom.
That's growth. And one of the biggest indicators overall is the thickness of your phone book. Now, we have 64 stickers. That's our phone book. Now, what if your consciousness uses something else? It has a close meaning, but it uses something else. Well, is your phone book thicker or thinner?
Thicker.
Thicker.
Thicker, exactly, Wendy.
Mm.
So part of the magic of architectures is we have chosen 64. And it's working. And position counts. What are we really doing? We're running with as thin a book as possible. Our ego says, oh, I'm going to be cute and use a different word. That gives a thicker phone book.
Yeah. Yes.
Mean the same thing, but that's what you're doing. You're making your phone look thicker.
Yet about a couple of years ago, Peter, there was an archetype that shone in the dark as I was sleeping, and it was the what do you call it archetype, the one with the Medusa, and all the codings round the head, the codings burst, and they're all codings, and then like plasmic. And then I thought, oh my gosh, it's my mother, because she went into a whole, residential home, and the guilt, for me doing that. And then it arced over me, all the codings, and it was very painful, but it was once removed. And then I just went to sleep. So that was the coding of the archetype of the Medusa. I had to process it all. I had to process all through it, though. All the codings, the burst.
We're all unique. And we get to truth in different ways.
Yes.
That's the simple thing of many ways to the bottom.
Correct.
I said it wrong, but
Many ways to the bottom,
that's
yes.
thicker.
That's the point.
Yes.
But the point is, Nuno is unique. I'm picking on Nuno because he's the first one to the right. Alex, you're unique. Julie, you're unique. So are the three of you going to go to the thin phone book the same way? No.
No,
What's the fun in that?
that's true.
But the way you
Nuno.
can, the way you can
Clones.
tell is how thick is your phone book? It's that simple.
Thank you, Peter. Good one.
Yeah, thank you. That's brilliant.
Yes.
Well, it's more than brilliant.
Simple,
Yeah.
precise.
Very simple,
Yeah,
Very simple.
very
that's
simple.
it.
Yeah.
Wow. Ooh,
Sometimes it's so
That's the
simple,
real-
we make it
that's the-
complicated.
That's a real
that's
tug
very
of war,
true.
right? Complex
You know?
or simple.
Yeah.
That's the real
Wendy
tug of
Joyce
war.
is
We
sick.
don't start with 64. No, we evolved to it. And turns out that it's perfect. So we collectively develop things. 64 is enough. Does that contain everything in the phone book? Yes, it does. How about conscious ego delay? Yep, has that. How about quantum magnetism instant? Yep, has that. Where are we? Probably a mixture and confused.
I'd rather just.
Hi, Diana.
Hi.
Hi,
Diana.
So nice to see you.
It's so
Nice to see you too.
You.
There you are.
Oh
Hi,
my
Diana.
gosh, it's Diana Martinez.
You look
Wow.
good.
How
Thank
look?
you.
Judy.
Yeah, you look good. Really good.
I know, you
Yeah.
look pretty.
Hi,
Hmm.
Bernadette.
Hi, Diana Martinez.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes, good one, Mr. Architect. Thank you for the sharing.
Yes.
The
But
of,
it's very important to understand that we did this. I didn't do this.
Ah,
That's
we
very
did it.
important. We
Ah.
did that.
I didn't know that.
We did
We are
that
one.
as architecture.
Well, makes sense. We're all quantum.
Exactly. We just don't realize how comprehensive we are.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
I mean, some astounding things have been coming from Deborah, for example. They didn't just happen randomly. They happen because of growth. Growth in skills and personal.
And therein lies the value for all of us of quantum entanglement.
Correct.
Yeah.
This is how we grow and learn by our interactions with each other and everything.
Mm. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
I forget
I was
that.
sharing this with Nuno today because I told him that the asking for growth, it's so strong that everything that I ask a question, I go through an experience so I can grow. So
Right.
this is how I understand it for the moment.
Well, asking a question, what's that mean, Peter? I should ask myself.
Asking a
exactly.
question or asking for balance in a certain subject.
Ah,
One of the things I shared with the family this past week over and over, no questions, no answer.
No questions, no what?
Answers.
Answers.
Answer.
Answers.
No questions, no answers.
Right.
No questions, no answers, no growth.
Correct.
Without the
Yeah.
entangle,
No balance.
a quantum dot merely exists. It's quantum entanglement that leads us to grow by asking questions.
I thought that was a prayer. I thought that was like
Sharing.
a prayer.
But see, it's simpler than that. It's 3 words. Endless. Does anybody not understand endless? Do you
I agree with it,
understand
yeah.
Forever. Same thing. But endless is,
Is it, Peter, is endless the same as forward movement?
no.
Is endless anything other than forward movement?
Yes, whenever we remove lies. And how many have beliefs?
Well, you
What's-
said the zillions.
Probably do, sure.
I do.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And they're lies. You believe them, but they're lies.
Going to-
BELIEFE. B, it's life. Or live. And what's live backwards?
Evil, yeah.
Yeah, evil. It's backwards.
Aye.
And it's all out of sequence.
Yeah, and it goes into a storyline. Line, if you put N in it, it goes into a storyline. And then his story repeats itself,
Correct.
like stack circles.
Yes, it's also what you shared some of these one of these days, Peter, and that really resonates. This is space. We are getting more space, so we have to get more truth and get the lies out of the way, because the lies is like a prison. It makes your existence narrow.
Small.
It's
Correct.
narrow and small.
A narrow point of view.
Yes.
And what to do to your phone book?
Makes it
thicker.
thicker.
And wrong, because you keep dialing and you have no answer.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
good.
Too many numbers.
Your phone
All
book
the wrong numbers.
is huge. You'll need a wagon just carry around your phone books.
Yes.
A U-Haul.
Yes, you might as well call randomly someone, you know?
Yeah,
just
I used to do
not
that.
looking
What a
We
great
took
analogy.
over 1 million words and reduced to 3 words. You balance everything. It's an endless process. It's fun and happy based on analog.
Growth.
Analog, yes.
Peter,
I mean,
is
how simple does it get?
Yeah.
yeah,
Flow analog.
Yeah. And that takes care of timing.
yes,
Yes.
because you're working on readiness, on your readiness.
Correct.
I don't think you're working on it. It is.
Right.
You're already
You're
there.
expanding it.
Mhm.
Expanding it.
Expanding it, yes.
Hmm.
I mean, another way to look at it is Judy has shared with us a 64 that describes everything.
6 and 4 is 1. Yay, Judy.
It's
Yay,
10.
Judy.
It's
And,
10.
and a trailing 0.
But if you allow some conscious ego delay built in, you're going to be wrong. if you're using your magnificence quantum instant, you're going to be right. Who wants to be right and who wants to be wrong, just living different lives? Well, that doesn't work. Think I'll try a different set of lies. Well, that
Oh,
doesn't work.
gosh.
I'll try a different set.
Yeah, I like the word.
Never
The
work.
word. I like the word
Yes,
set
it
as
gets
well.
Yeah.
I like the word set as well because you get a new pair. You get a new set of teeth each lifetime, and there's roots to them. And oh my gosh, the teething.
There's the
Yeah.
reset.
Yeah. With braces.
Wonderful.
Exhausting.
So now you have your phone book. And if you want quantum, you want a small phone book. And if you want just to have a great time and live that great time forever, but forever be wrong,
Hi, Diane.
how are you?
Dee
Diane
Dee.
Joy?
Sorry. Took me a while to get in.
Hi,
Here you
Diane.
are.
Hi.
How are you?
So in a way,
Oh,
everything boils down to one of the 64. Self-choice.
yes.
And notice it isn't choice, it's self-choice.
Yeah.
What's the difference between choice and self-choice?
A
Each one of
choice
us is
is made
unique.
by somebody else.
It's my case right
Self-choice
now.
is made by you.
And for you.
Yeah.
I disagree with that, Peter. This is Cynthia. I disagree with that. I believe that you yourself always make a choice. Somebody else may try to impose their decision upon you, but you have the decision of whether to agree with it or not. I do not believe anyone makes a choice except self.
That's true in a way.
Well,
So
that's a point of
intellectually
view.
speaking, I feel it's always self-choice. It's always a matter of self-choice.
Well, most people are not aware of that. So
That's
is
true.
the problem.
That's
Well, they-
true. And as we become quantum and entangled, our quantum dot becomes entangled with other quantum folk or non-quantum folk with that entanglement. That is where we realize and we recognize, we become aware of our quantumness, our quantum awareness. We recognize that everything is indeed our self-choice.
Well, there's also the choices of others, and that's what differs, and that's the difference from our self-choice, the self-choice and the choices of others.
Yeah,
Because
like the points of view.
we also have to respect others people's choices. So
Yeah.
there are others' choices.
And you're
there are
correct. You know,
self-choice.
you are so correct. You are so correct. And that is our choice to respect the choice of others.
Yeah.
I totally agree with that. Totally.
Yeah, points of view.
Thank you.
Different points of view.
Thank you.
Point of view being the key phrase. Yes.
Yeah.
And on the grand scale of it, we are one. So even though it seems
Absolutely.
like somebody else is making a decision, in reality, we are making the decision as a collective. So
But
it
it's not
affects
even a
all of
decision,
us.
it's a choice.
True. That's true. Mhm.
Yes.
Well, a decision is choice.
I don't know. Peter said it was part of it. Peter.
The word is self-choice,
Very
Yeah.
simple.
period.
Okay.
Very simple. Self-choice.
Well said. Well
Simple.
said.
That's it.
As self-love, because self, for me, the word self and working with yourself, with myself, it's extremely powerful. Just,
Yes.
just to look
Mhm.
at it and to you know, to grow with it, because everything comes from self also.
And then the
Feeling it.
readiness gets
Feeling it.
Your
bigger.
choice of self, your choice of self,
Mm,
Yes.
your self-choice.
yeah.
We are each unique.
Well, that's also that
That's
also
why
comes from the self.
Exactly. Yes.
Yes.
That's what I was agreeing with. Yes.
Thank you. Yes.
Did I see something? Peter, do you have something on your head?
Plaster.
Here?
Band-Aid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just noticed it. I said, is that something, a
it a
big flap
Band-Aid?
on your head?
Oh, Judy.
My wife said to me, "You don't want to go in a call like that."
Oh,
What happened?
It said,
What
well,
happened to your head?
oh,
Because-
it's just, it's a combination of, it's a mix.
It's a
It
mix.
doesn't work,
A
but
mix.
you know it doesn't work because you experience it.
Mm.
You don't know didn't work because somebody else told you about it.
Ah, it was another person's choice.
Right.
Mm.
So
Our
I'm
decisions.
simply going in for others.
Is it because
So
a skin condition?
Well, there's part of what is on this side that the only place I would allow fix is on the ship.
Ah, on the ship.
In the
I
med
see.
bed.
I remember you said something about that.
You had an operation on your head, on your
Yes,
brain. So
I've had
this,
several.
oh, okay. So this one was another one? This thing? You had
It
this?
was a combination of several.
Oh,
Several.
But you're okay, right?
I'm fine.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's all we need to
Yay.
know.
That's great.
It's
you
it's-
sound a lot better, Peter. Wow.
It's for
Peter, we love you. We love you and all that you are and all that you are. Thank you.
thank you.
All the time.
Yeah.
All the no time.
Well, but something we never talked about was the architecture.
Yeah, can you talk about it, please, Peter?
Well, that's what we've been doing.
Oh, sorry.
That's the phone book.
Architecture is
God,
self-choice.
it's that damn thick phone book.
And the phone book is, yeah.
Oh,
The
You
phone
got
book
it.
from the
Sit on your
quantum
phone.
architecture is very thin. But when you throw in leaves and magnetism and electric and delay and
Delay.
ego, you have
A heavy phone book.
Aye.
it's unbelievable.
Well,
Ball and
It's-
chain.
yes, a good comparison.
An analogy.
Good analogy would be all the knowledge in the planet. It's imagine all the books that contains the knowledge in the planet and many of one. website.
And then what,
that's
Peter?
you have, actually. But
Sorry?
it boils down to your book, your phone book is thick if you have ego, consciousness, electromagnetism in it. Tesla had magnetism. Tesla's wrong.
Oh,
Einstein, theory of relativity. He was wrong.
gravity. Yeah. What's that, gravity?
Relativity.
The
Gravity.
quantum phone book is really thin. We have it. That's what we're using.
Yeah.
If yours is thick, that's your choice.
Yes, and with the vaccine, it was the RNA and all that. They were going to code it for us, even thicker.
Correct. Correct.
Gosh.
Well, if the phone book is like beliefs, then for everybody in the whole world, the phone book is so thick you can't even imagine how thick it is.
Right.
Oh gosh, Judy.
Yes,
Let's
zillions
try
of
it.
false
Let's
beliefs.
quantify it to 0, shall we, or something? 1111. I'm sorry. Yeah, 1111.
Just call on your
1 to 1. 1 to 1.
1 to 1. That's it, Ed. I'm calling you Ed now.
Just a speed dial to 1 would be all we need. Speed
Yeah.
dial.
Yeah. Speed dial to. Oh gosh, that's another sticker. That's another sticker, Judy.
Oh no, we shouldn't make it thicker. We shouldn't make it thicker.
Yeah, I
People
think
just
we
said
have it.
it
You
should
better
be
get that.
simple.
You better
and
get that
thin,
sticker
yes,
sticking.
not thicker.
Simple.
And when something becomes too thick and complex, it implodes upon itself.
Correct.
Oh my
Back-
gosh!
yes.
Yes.
Back to 1.
Very
Back
true.
to yeah.
one.
Back to the AI. What do you call
And
it? Consciousness.
I feel that's what we're witnessing right now,
We are.
which is very exciting.
We're watching it.
Brilliant observation, Diane.
Yes, the lies are crumbling.
Is it a sticky or a sticky wicket?
Oh gosh. I don't know about that English version of cricket.
Four sticky wickets.
4 sticky wickets.
They all point to 1.
Yeah.
And
It's the
oneness.
quality. It's the quality of it.
And oneness, because that's what we built with this architecture. Eventually we built oneness, and now we are experiencing and becoming oneness.
Yeah, experiencing.
The very first product were the 41 frequencies. I was spending over 3,000 monthly to provide those 41 frequencies. They got picked back up several times in this last week. Those frequencies work and condition you to convert from consciousness, ego, delay to quantum magnetism.
Wow, great.
Wendy.
If you listen to the frequencies, and they're still not peaceful to you, you need to listen to them more.
Ah,
Hey, great news.
yeah. That's cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
For me, I listened to them for 3 quarters. And then they just stopped having any effect.
Hmm.
You said 91 days before, Peter, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
listened-
listened to it when you first introduced it, the frequencies. I listened to them for 91 consecutive days. And I felt the difference on the 91st day or 92nd day. And you said it was so good. At the beginning, it was so awful. But then it became
Right.
okay. And I did it with my family. Because they would
Really?
listen to it. So I just had it in the background playing all day.
Oh,
And we're having dinner anywhere. Just so they listened to it 91 days too.
wow.
Hey,
It's longer than
Judy.
91 days. I've been listening
Wow.
to them for years.
No
I
one
don't
moved
listen
out
to
of
them
the
as
house.
much now, but I used to listen to them a lot.
Gosh,
I put it
Judy.
in the background. I
Right.
put it in the background, and my daughter and husband, they just. At first, they did say it was awful, but then they didn't make any comments later on.
Right. Right.
Wonderful.
Good job, Judy.
Thank you, Judy.
Yeah, thank you. We got that entangled. Thanks.
I listen to them every
I'm
day,
joking.
sometimes 2, 3 times. I listen to them every day. And since the first day, sometimes I fall asleep. I think the first time I heard it, I fell asleep. And I love it. I really love it.
I love them too. My phone tells me when I finish listening to them that my volume is too high. I listen to them at high volume in my ears, and I just relate to them. I always did. I'm very thankful for them. Thank you, Peter.
And there is
A
something
great
new.
architecture in them.
There is something new because at the beginning I didn't hear the
very first part. Yeah. It's
and
in there.
I think I start hearing them like for 10 days ago, like less than 2 weeks ago. I was like, oh, this is new. Yeah. Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Mhm.
Peter.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah.
Part of heart and
Another
ear.
way to say it in a few words, listen to frequencies for 3 quarters. And then that's enough. Stop. And then use the 64
Stickers.
stickers.
Ah. Okay.
But if you think doing it once does it, you're just listening to your conscious. It doesn't work. Period.
Yes, there has to be
You
repetition.
have to do it. To say it's working doesn't work. You have to do it because you're part of one. You're not separate.
That's the practice
Right. In the balance.
and the balanced.
3 words. Endless means forever. Balanced means you don't know you have to balance something, you balance. That's where the D comes from. And then what's the third word? Growth. What is the growth that matters? Your skills, you as a person. It really boils down to that.
Peter, I have a
from-
question. Sorry.
From over 1 million years or 1 million words to exactly 3. That is a big reduction. Just take 1 million and make that calculation. What's 1 over 1 million to exactly 3?
To exact what, Peter?
Hmm?
What's what exact? What's exact? 1 over 1 million is what?
Well, the website looked at over 1 million words,
Yes.
and that 1 million words boils down to 3 words.
Yeah.
Endless balanced growth. Yes.
Now that's simmering a pot. Sorry, a little humor there.
So forever, is it ever bad to not balance something?
No.
No.
So you always want the D, balanced.
Balanced.
Is it ever bad not to have fun, not to be happy?
No.
Not to know that time doesn't exist. Timing exists, but time doesn't.
Right.
But there's time. Well, it's a coordinate system. You have to have a coordinate system.
Yeah.
That way you can look back over time and see when something happened.
See when something's happening. Yeah. Not occurring, happening.
Right.
Ellie, it's very easy to confirm that when you look at history. It's full of gaps and secrets and falsities and everything. If you go and look for yourself, there will be none of it. It will all be, analog. It would all be what it was, what it is.
Yeah.
It all exists in a state of now. In a state of now.
I now understand when Peter said it's man-made. Time it's man-made.
So for those of you who want a small book, a small phone book, any question? And for those of you who want a gigantic, large phone book, any questions? The word really boils down to lie, which is 3 letters, or truth, which is 5 letters. Do you want to use truth or do you want to use lies? If you want to use lies, listen to your ego consciousness delay. If you want truth, listen to your quantum magnificence, your unique quantum magnificence, your unique equal quantum magnificence. And instant, get used to knowing something instantly.
Yeah, it comes before the thought.
Right. So, questions?
Well,
I
thought,
had a question. I'm going
ah.
back a little bit because you said for the tones, do it for 3/4. And I mean, I didn't understand if it's quarter of a year, or if since the it has 15 minutes, we do it 3 times in a row. So that wasn't clear for me. The three
Yeah, that
quarters.
wasn't clear for me.
And the answer is what feels better.
Ah,
Doing it every day, 3/4, 3 times.
I listened
So
every day for
you've
2 years
answered your
straight.
own question using your quantum magnificence.
yes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Thank you, Peter.
Thank you for supplying us, Peter. That's really such a loving action you've provided us with. Thank you.
But I want to emphasize, we did this together.
Yes.
We did what together?
We,
Architecture.
the architecture.
But you just said you were the architect.
Yeah, but you guys participated and agreed.
Mm.
In
It
every
wasn't-
architecture, there's a whole bunch of bricks separately that make one. It's just like when we all first agreed on the, what did you call that sparkly ball? The disco ball.
Oh, the
Disco
disco ball.
We're all in there. Every
And
single
we
one
use
is important.
Peter is creating and we are adding.
Yes, and everybody uses his personal skills to add to the creation, to the better.
It's like when you see one of those big buildings made out of
Yes.
toothpicks. If you take out a toothpick here and there, the whole thing crumbles. So all of
Oh,
them
yeah.
together make it really strong. Very
Yeah.
simple.
Mm.
Well,
And
then that's, guys, I'll say
what is the analogy? The analogy is your picture.
Oh.
So
That's
to
really
do it
good.
without your picture, it's like leaving out half of the equation.
Oh. Mm-hmm.
It's not a minor thing.
Mm. I see.
I have 2 fun sharings. Can I go? Okay. The first one happened like a week ago when I took my bike and went for a very long bicycle stroll, much bigger than the one I'm used to. So I was in a lot of pain going and coming, but it was really fun. And 2 things that I noticed while riding the bike, I went almost 20 kilometers. So it was really, one of the things was when I got back, I had pain all over, and working with my magnificence, when I was able to focus and bring my magnificence, instantly all the pain went away.
Really?
I was not tired. That was it was not consistent, I must say, not yet. But it was very clear for me that when I managed to focus on my magnificence, all the pain went away. All the tiredness went away. It was for a few, seconds at a time, but it was there. So that was amazing.
It was like it expanded. It expanded.
Well, it takes over, and there's no pain, and there's no tiredness. It's a whole new, reality.
Yes. Yeah. Whole new experience.
Exactly, not the one we are used to, because my ego conscious, when we are exercising and in pain and in effort, the ego consciousness is very easy to come into your ear and making all sorts of confusion and noise.
That's true.
And the second thing was, when I ride my bike, I can take off the hands, Most people can do it. You can just leave your hand on the side of your body. When I was experimenting with the magnificence, I felt one time the bicycle like almost driving itself. It was amazing.
Gosh, I bet that was good fun.
Yes, because when
fun.
it is, it's something new I wanted to share with you, because it's everyday life.
I wonder if we can get Diane Joy to make up a flash dance, and then we can go to flash dance places with a bicycle with no arms, sort of thing. In the future,
well, you take your hands off the
handle.
Handlebars.
Yes, the handlebars, and you just keep on pedaling, and you
it balances itself.
Exactly.
It's a very fun feeling.
Yes,
but
then I felt something else. It was the bicycle. Just it was it was like someone else was driving it.
The bicycle was in the flow.
It was exactly that.
Yeah.
I found the flow while riding the bicycle. So it was a lot of fun. And I could balance the pain of those 20 kilometers very fast in 1-2 days. It was amazing.
Wow.
Phenomenal.
So you experienced a new level of mastery. That's wonderful.
Yes.
And you'll be able to do it again.
I'm experimenting. Yes, we use our daily experience to experiment quantum.
Experiment,
and to practice. And that was just 2 occasions.
Wow.
Brilliant, Nuno.
Yeah. Thank you, Nuno. Well,
Yeah, thank
I
you.
have something to share with everybody. I have a granddaughter. She'll be 18 next month. I never talked to her regarding quantum magnificence. So I talked to her regarding quantum magnificence because she couldn't figure out how to turn around behind a speedboat.
Oh.
So I said, ask her quantum magnificence. So she asked her quantum magnificence, went out behind the speedboat and turned.
So you're talking about water skiing.
wow.
And all I shared with her was 3 words, quantum magnificence instant.
Gosh.
And they're a creator, Jesus, Holy Ghost family.
Yes.
So I introduced her to the term. And she went out and did something nobody else in the family has been able to do.
Gosh.
She asked her quantum magnificence how to do it.
That'll have to be another sticker. Where are you, Judy?
No,
There'll have to be a new.
You all have it.
Yeah, but that's a sticker for inspiration.
He must have a really thin phone book, Peter.
Love you, Judy.
That was wonderful.
Oh, Judy.
Oh, so cute.
Can you imagine turning the boat with QMI, quantum magnificence?
May I share?
Please.
Funny.
I had a cancer removed from my
Oh,
nose.
it's down.
Pardon?
What did you say?
What?
Can you repeat?
I had a cancer removed from my nose Thursday. And I have had that before on this side, and then one appeared over on this side and it had to be removed. And the first time I had it done was in 2014, and it was excruciating to have a needle in your nose. You can't even imagine. So and you don't get just one. So I had I told I asked my magnificence to give me the quantum strength and cooperate. I asked my cells to cooperate so that I would have very little pain and that I would get through this surgery successfully. Well, he was working on 9 different patients at the time, and take a layer of skin at a time and then put it under a microscope and see, it's called the Mohs therapy, to see if the cancer borders have been removed or not. And you wait, that's 45 minutes in and of itself. So I had to go 3 passes of that. And I didn't have a book, I didn't have an iPad or anything, but the time was just like this, you know. I mean, I would look and it would be 45 minutes later, but the pain was like 1/4 of what I had experienced. And I had 12 shots. I had 4 each time. And it was just, and then I came home, I took 1 Tylenol, period, at night. Never had any pain when I woke up. The time before, in 2014, I was taking Tylenol all night, all day the next day. Nothing, no pain.
Wow.
And,
Wow.
you know, the only thing I'm going to be waiting for is to get the sutures out on the 9th. But it all went so well. And I know it was because of, I had asked myself and my magnificence to cooperate that we were going to do this in tandem together, you know, and it was an entirely different experience.
You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Diane.
Beautiful
Great,
growth.
Diane.
Yeah.
My
Thank you.
totally bandaged.
Beautiful growth.
Indeed.
Thank you, Diane Joy.
You're welcome.
Very inspirational. Thank you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love working with yourself and the magnificence, and it's just like, you know, we're gonna do this. And Sunny's been a real help for me with all that. She's so enthusiastic and so loving and so kind with herself, and then with me, and it's all, you know, we've got it, we can do it. It's just that we don't know that.
Right.
Mhm.
Yay.
Wonderful.
You do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sunny. Thank you, Sunny, for helping.
We are one. We are
Sunshine.
one.
And Cynthia,
Mhm.
Cynthia and Ed were wonderful. as
We're
well.
all one love,
Yes.
one quantum love.
Yes.
Son, you look great.
Balance.
Thank you.
Remember,
I get a shawl.
balance produces love and positivity,
Yes.
but it comes
Indeed.
balanced.
Yep.
And this is part of the reason it's so important to participate. Because you know it doesn't become part of you until you use it.
Yes, exactly.
So it's one thing for us to say it's working and look at the results, and humankind versus kind human
Mm.
and all those things, but they work because we use them. They don't
Indeed.
work because we know about them.
No.
Otherwise, the no wouldn't grow. We would never grow our no,
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah.
and we have to know. And
Yeah.
know by doing, not by talking about it.
Yes.
By being.
Yes, the example,
Hmm.
right? It's the biggest.
You know,
And
the change
17.
is we're going to expand to include ego consciousness delay from ego conscious delay to quantum magnificent instant.
Instant.
So
Yeah.
the sticker will expand. And
Expand.
that's what we're talking about.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. Can you call it QMI? Quantum magnificence instance. Magnificence instance. Instead of saying it like that all the time. Quantum magnificence instance. Can you say QMI?
Storm is moving.
No, because
Oh.
the whole future is return to quantum. 3 words. I mean, and people get confused. Harry, for example, Harry is responding to me, not to everybody.
Is what?
Yeah, I'm getting all these notes from Harry. Well, you're not getting these notes, I am.
Oh.
It's so important to take what is important and use it. And that's what we're doing.
Take what's important and use it.
Right.
Yes. Getting to the bottom.
And
Yeah, it's imported.
we're all, with the exception of Alfred a few weeks ago, we were all using ego consciousness and we're having delay. And only Alfred was using quantum magnificent
instance.
And now look how many of us are using a quantum magnificent
instance.
Because we're using it.
Because we're using it, yes.
So if we want endless, which means forever, balance, which means we balance everything, the D is there, and we like the idea of growing ourselves personally and skills-wise, and we like those 3 words. But if we don't use those 3 words all the time, we're going to have a larger phone book.
What about practicing you instead of saying using?
Yeah, we do. We actually say practice.
Yeah. Because it's practical.
Correct.
Magical.
Yes, but even practice is done by using quantum magnificence.
Right.
Right?
Right.
I know, but it's magical.
Because you can practice.
Yay, magical.
That's it, Ed.
Yeah.
Can't tell you're there because it's just a blank screen, a black screen.
Oh no.
So happy that you're there.
I was
We're driving. We're in the car. We're in the car.
Oh, okay. Then the next question.
The other fun thing I thought about, and maybe someone else had thought about it also, was to make physical flashcards using the stickers,
Mm-hmm.
and make, like dealing cards.
Mm-hmm.
Game cards. And we are doing that, me and Deborah.
That's nice.
I
Oh,
think
that's a wonderful
would be-
idea. How
Great
fun.
idea.
would be very fun to play with and to play with others, and to to develop skills and awareness to quantum. So this was one idea we were working on, me and Deborah.
Is it a
What do
game?
you
Wow,
think about
very
that,
nice.
Peter?
Well, I think it's excellent because it's reinforcing. Anything
Yeah.
that reinforces, duplicates,
Yes.
great.
Is it a game? I mean, do you have a?
You
No.
can use it. You
No,
can use it.
it's basically an amplifier.
Amplify.
Exactly.
Rather than tarot cards, we have quantum cards.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yes.
It's
It's the same
thing.
idea. You can pull a card for the day.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or someone
Yeah, same
else
idea.
can pull 3 cards, and then you read what the cards are saying for that specific person, and then you get an idea of where the person is, and it's fun, and it raises awareness.
That's really.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a
Nunu,
great
Nunu,
idea.
s- Nunu spoke about it, and then I started to screenshot the flashcards, and it's easier because in the morning I like to study the flashcards, but since when you see them all together, they are small.
Right.
So when you do the screenshot, they are bigger, and
Okay.
and then you can just scroll your pictures, and you have the flashcards. And now Nunu said maybe we could do a deck card to play.
I like
with.
that because
I
I
love that idea. That's
have
so
a
cool.
magnifying glass because they're so small. I
Yes.
take a magnifying glass and look through.
I can
there.
share some with you, and you guys can
Oh,
tell me what you
That's
think.
yes.
Yeah, and also it's also
And-
it's better than amplifying the RNA and the QPR test.
Yes, and Judy, what I wanted to ask Judy is, do you?
Let's show you one.
Have you done it? Look, it's beautiful.
Oh, that's
Have you done
Yeah.
it in vectorial? Do you have it in high definition? Can you share so we can?
I do have the static. I can do the static because it is in After Effects is animated. But
Yes.
I did something for my phone case. I asked my daughter to put the sticker on my phone case so I can see it all the time. I
Yeah.
picked
Oh,
I
neat.
picked
Good.
That's so
some
neat.
Good.
phone case. A sticker. I
Yay.
picked some stickers. My daughter is
Yeah.
an artist, so
But-
she was she
Oh,
started doing custom iPhone cases for people.
does she?
It's
She,
beautiful.
yeah,
Wow.
she draws, she paints. So I said, oh, maybe
Right.
that's a good idea to have a sticker on my iPhone case.
Yes.
I had
Nice.
to do a screenshot of my in After Effect, the full
Ah,
size,
okay. Mm-hmm.
for her to do it because I sent her the animated sticker.
Yes.
She couldn't do it because it's animated and she
Of
needs
course.
she needs a screenshot. So
That's
I captured the screenshot in After Effect as a JPEG or PNG, and then I send it to her, and she can look at it. So I can have a screenshot for every animated
Oh.
sticker. But then you have to remember that the animation moves. So
Yes, of
depending
course.
on where you want to screenshot it, the picture will be different.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
I usually look at the end result of that
Me too.
animation, then
Me
I do the screenshot. So if you want high definition, more higher definition than your
Higher
screenshot,
definition.
I can do that and send it to you.
Thank you. That would be
Yes, thank
wonderful.
Yay,
wow.
Judy.
That would be great.
Yes.
you.
Great
It's
expansion
I
there.
like
Wow.
And there are some stickers that are too separate because like practice is one. But
Right.
when the other quantum magnificence only is the other shot.
Yes.
So we won't have both together.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
That's the beauty of the stickers on Telegram, though.
Yes.
That's it.
That's what I was telling Nunu today, because for example, we change, we have two, we have the colored one,
Yes.
and then you have the.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
That's right.
So with the moving ones, you have to do two shots.
That's right. And depending on what angle, like this one you just showed me is an angle. I
Yes,
can
it's an
screenshot
angle.
at a perpendicular or, parallel.
Yes.
Depends on which angle you screenshot the sticker.
Each one of us will be using the deck, we know the stickers, so we can choose a version.
That was a
Calm down,
bit of
Nunu.
a Freudian slip there, but anyway.
we can choose a version, individual version, and then when we are sharing with others, we know exactly what we are talking about.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can do that.
Thank you.
Go through that and send it to
We
you.
can have more high definition. That's
Yes, it's
great.
higher definition than your
Exactly,
screenshot.
exactly.
Yay.
Yay.
Yay, Judy.
Judy.
The next
Hey,
step
Deborah,
would be an app with the stickers.
Oh, yes,
That's
an
the
app.
next step.
Wow.
It sounds like a lot of fun,
It does.
and we like
It's
fun.
fun.
Yeah.
I see that,
Now, something to remember.
Okay.
Who is this website from?
Quantum
One.
singularity
And,
Peter?
Quantum
and quantum
form.
form, you.
and,
Us,
Us.
All of us.
and,
oneness,
Endless.
no,
Judy, Nunu, Christina.
Judy's magnificence.
Magnificent.
That
Yes.
is very different than Judy.
That's right. This Judy fails, okay? This Judy fails. This one uses ego consciousness.
Me
The other
too.
Judy is okay, is perfect. So I
Right.
understand that. I understand.
How
Oh.
about Christina?
Same thing.
Exactly.
Same thing. And how about Nuno?
Same thing.
Exactly. 5 of us. So there's 5 different versions of one.
Hmm. 5
It's
different
so
points of view.
important to remember. Alfred.
Hi, Alfred.
Hey, Alfred.
Alfred, how are you?
Alfred.
Would you like to say anything, Alfred?
I just came back from celebrating my wife's 75th birthday tomorrow at our local Makayo's restaurant with family. So we're just blessed.
How wonderful.
Happy birthday to her.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday.
I'll pass that on. Thank you so much. Love you
Thank
all.
you, Alfred.
Love you, Alfred.
Lovely to
Love
see
you.
you. Say hi to your wife for us. We love her too.
I will do it, Nuno.
Thank you,
Uh,
Alfred.
By the way, I want to thank the team for setting up this Zoom call. It's awesome.
Indeed.
Oh, you're so lovely.
Yay, Yuri.
And the rain.
Missionary. Thank you,
Thank you.
everybody.
Yay, in the rain, yes.
Yes.
Now,
Maureen, yes.
I'm going to continue. So 1 and 2, quantum voice and quantum form. Who's 3?
Magnificence.
Endless. I keep
Endless.
saying endless.
No, magnificence is the answer. And who did that?
Judy.
Oneness.
Oh.
All of us?
Architecture.
Ah.
That was a good one.
It was. It is.
Oneness?
I'm not clever at this sort of thing. I
What's
don't
in the
know.
prayer?
Ask. No.
Cammy,
Oh,
where did happy come from? Cammy,
the ocean depths.
where did magnificence come from? Cammy,
Birthing, creating.
so 1, 2, 3. What do we have? 1, 2, 3. Right?
1, 2, 30.
1, 2, 3.
2, 3.
What does the Declaration of Independence say about happiness?
It's in pursuit.
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 It talks about pursuit. It doesn't talk about happiness. It says
No.
you can pursue it,
Have to pursue it or something, yeah.
but that's very different from being happy.
Happy Cammy.
Happy
Fun.
we. Fun, happy we.
Yeah.
Right. What did we do 2,200 years ago? 10 of us ascended. We disappeared.
Gone but not forgotten.
Not forgotten. Oh, so you remembered.
So 1, 2, 3.
Slap
So-
my knee.
Do you want to put your bet on ego, consciousness, delay? Nothing to do with quantum. None, 0. How many are going to bet on that one?
Not many of one.
Not many of one, right? So, but you have to do the work every day. It's not necessarily long.
But it's not work, Peter. It's joy, isn't it?
Work.
Joy and
It is
happiness.
work, is it?
But
Oh.
to say you know, that doesn't do it. To say it's working, that doesn't do it. Period.
So it is work.
Oh, yeah.
It,
Oh, Judy. I thought you made it fun.
No, it is work. Return to quantum is difficult. It's hard.
Okay.
It's not
is.
easy. Behavior change is just awful. It's just
Oh.
I like the word action instead of work. Work,
It's
you think of
action,
toil
though.
and hardness, but action is
Have to
movement and forward motion.
Yes.
Yeah, it's better than thinking negatively like that.
if it is so easy, everybody would have returned to quantum. It's not
Yes,
easy.
correct.
You know,
Yeah, but just practice, practice, practice.
Diane is making a good point. It really isn't work. You know, if you love what you do, you never work. The day you work.
Exactly.
Yes. Thank you.
You used to say that,
but
Peter.
we have to get there first.
Correct.
It's like the frequencies, you know. It's at first it's
It boils down to growth.
yes.
I mean, you-
Don't we want to interact with everyone in
It's
the
endless. Say that again.
Cynthia.
Yes,
There you are.
yes, can I? I'm distracted. We just went into our room at the beach. What can I answer for you?
What?
Oh, I thought you said something,
earlier.
Cynthia.
Oh yes.
We were
Say
just responding to your
comment.
Your
No,
verbalization.
we're staying at the beach this weekend and we've been traveling by car and we've just come up to the room. So you may have heard me making a comment about our accommodations, which are lovely, by the way. And
Good for you.
so moving right along. Who wants to walk? us?
Moving right along, I'm gonna need to say goodbye. I need to go to the motorcycle museum. It was lovely seeing you all. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Love seeing you, Jilly.
Enjoy
Jilly.
your time.
Have
I
a wonderful
will.
ride.
I will.
Bye, Jay.
I love you all. Thank you.
I didn't
Did
get
you
those
leave
tickets to
by?
the museum.
The motorcycle museum.
Yeah, I didn't get those tickets.
Oh, you'll come anytime.
Sorry, I
Anytime.
can't join you. Thank you so much.
See you later.
Bye,
Bye,
Jilly.
Julie.
Bye.
Love you.
Peter, can I ask a question?
Sure.
Sure. Now that we're in a new month of August, do you have a word for this month?
Growth.
Yes.
Growth.
I got chills with that. Yes.
Yeah.
I think the growth this month is going to be difficult for some, but in
Yes.
this group,
Many.
it will not
For many,
be
many.
difficult. Yes.
I agree with that.
Yes.
Yeah. See, growth is one of the three words. Endless, balanced growth.
Those are the three words you allude to in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I'm gonna write that down.
With a D, balanced.
Is in the sticker, Alfred.
Is
Say again.
Endless, which means forever. Balanced, which means everything is balanced, nothing is unbalanced. And growth, which means personal skills and
Skills.
skills, basically, both personal and
Collective.
Otherwise.
right.
That would be a great expression to change for the pursuit of happiness in the Declaration of Independence. Endless balanced growth.
So
Endless
let's-
balanced growth.
Let's do the other 11. 9. Precision.
Oh gosh, yeah. Oh gosh, you always say, what do you usually say instead of precision? I've forgotten what you said now.
Yeah. 10 is-
Exactly. You always say exactly. You never say
Right.
precision hardly.
10 is balanced squared. It's really the month to put things together. It's
Yes.
clarity.
Clarity.
11 is a form of growth. 12 is a form of sharing. 1 is a form of practical. 2 is broader sharing. 3 is all other 11.
All over
4,
11.
cardinal, main rules. 5
Meaning?
is growth, but not as much balance. 6 Gemini. It's confusion.
Confusion.
Yeah. Where you come through it being more clear with your awareness. In 7, it's really internal work. You know, it's the saying, happy as a clown. How do clams get happy? They go inside.
What
To
was
go
7?
within. Within.
What was 7 again, Peter?
Internal work.
Inner work.
Thank you.
The 4, I couldn't quite get the 4, Peter.
Cardinal.
The
main
4 is
Rules.
cardinal.
Rules. It's
Cardinal.
like leadership type stuff, is it?
You know, red. A cardinal is red, bright red.
Cardinal. Okay,
The
cardinal.
bird. Yes.
Rules.
Cardinal.
And a female cardinal is not as red.
Correct.
Thank
Female
you.
cardinal is not as red.
Hmm?
So what does that mean then, Peter? Does that mean we action, more action?
Well, we're basically starting another round.
Another round, I see. Yes. So what's that got to do with the female isn't as bright red?
He's just talking about birds.
But yeah, I'm just
Oh, the birds. Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Birds
Okay.
and the bees and the.
Did you have number 8?
Hasn't
Number
gotten there
8.
yet.
Was the the growth? You started with the 8, right?
right. The 8 is quite often people talk to Lionsgate.
Oh, yes.
For example, Bob Tower's birthday is 8/8, which is
Wow.
Lionsgate.
Gosh.
Wow.
Oh,
That's big.
As in the lion's den.
Is he? Is Bob
Portal,
okay?
Right.
portal.
But
Portal.
in quantum, there is no death. So how can there be no birthday?
But it's change, isn't it? Change.
It's part of the transition.
Okay.
From
Transition to quantum, yeah.
right.
Wonderful.
From
knowledge.
ego consciousness delay to quantum magnetism instant.
Instant.
Peter, I don't understand.
Whew.
I don't understand the red cardinal. What does that stand for? What is that? Why is that significant?
It's just when you look for the key rules, it's really simple. Like quantum magnetism instant is a key rule.
Right.
What else is?
Ego conscious delay is a key lie.
Oh, I see.
So the rule is simplified, is signified by the red cardinal.
Yeah.
It really is not going to help your movement to quantum.
Yes. Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, Peter.
Self-love is literally everything. and that you go from 0 to 100% self-love, you basically completed the course.
And what about the self-responsibility? That's the same, isn't it? Of course. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Self-responsibility. Are you going to say questions?
Yeah.
No
What-
delay,
how-
Peter, no delay.
How can I help? We have established that we want a thin architectural book, not a thick one, that we achieve that by doing, not knowing. We achieve that by simplifying, not having wagons to carry our books in.
Wagons.
That was me many, many years ago. I had so many books that were
So
like
did
my
I,
children.
Diana.
And when it was time to move, I got rid of them, and it was very freeing.
Hi, baby.
Mhm.
Good.
Yeah,
Yes.
you. Mhm. Anyway, I have to go. Thank you ever so much, everybody.
Thank you, Bernadette.
It was great
I
to
love
see you,
you
Bernadette.
Bernadette.
Love you.
Bernadette.
We love you.
See you. Bye. Love
Bye,
you.
Take care.
Bye.
Take good
Bye,
care of
darling.
yourself.
Bye.
And you. Bye.
Love you.
Bye.
So we've been at it for,
An hour and a half plus.
yeah.
So we've been having fun.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yay, us.
Yay.
Yes.
It was nice to have you here with us today, Peter. I thought Bob Towers and Nancy would be here and not you, so delightful to have you with us.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Delightful to be here.
I'm so happy we ended up having a call.
Me too. Good to see everybody.
Love
Yes.
you.
I hope you have a good August. I'll be thinking of everybody while this transition is happening, especially in the United States.
Thank you,
So-
you too, sweetie.
Yep.
Say
Sending
hi to our
everybody a big
precious-
hug.
Say hi to our precious Nell, Peter.
Will there be
Yes.
another meeting?
Yes, in
Uh,
September,
Yes, when is September 1st?
the September,
Wednesday.
the first Sunday is September 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting ready to go right now. Thanks.
Do you guys prefer Sundays or the first?
Sunday.
Sundays work.
Yes. It's been working well Sunday.
Yeah.
All right, so you like Sunday, the first Sunday of the month.
For the
Mhm.
people who work,
Yes.
Yes.
that's why we switched to Sundays.
Thank you.
Can Stephen make Sunday?
He works
I
all
was-
the time.
I was wondering that too.
He works all 7 days a lot of times. He
Okay.
comes
this is
when he
hard.
can.
Wow.
Like Wendy Sky can come on Sundays, but today she had a family affair. Sometimes Sundays is hard because you have family things going on. So
It's not an easy day for me, but you know, I understand everybody else it's easier for, so we go with that. We get to have a call. Yay.
Yay, that's all I care about.
Of course you do.
and they're recorded.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Yuri.
Yuri.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you, Yuri.
So
We love our Yuri.
what's
I
the
love you.
day? Sunday?
The 5th.
The
the
5th,
5th,
please.
Okay,
Mhm.
so that'll be next call.
Right.
Sunday the 5th.
Are we going to, do we have to transition to a new Zoom? I mean,
We'll figure it out. Step by step.
That's right,
Good job.
Yuri.
Thank you so much.
That was really sweet of Noreen to help.
Yeah.
Yes.
thank you, thank
Right.
you.
Thank you,
Yuri.
Noreen.
Thank you, Noreen, brother
Okay,
Noreen.
well, we'll see everybody in person on the 5th, Sunday, the 5th of September.
Yay.
That's great. Love you. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. I will
Wonderful to
see
see
you.
you all.
Thank you,
Love you
Ma.
all.
Bye.
Love
Love
you.
you.
Bye.
Bye.